there's a void in racing right now for some good young female talent.
We've had pioneers with female drivers throughout the history of stock car racing, but to have 3 in one race and 3 on one particular team it's unprecedented. It's historic.
We've never had 3 females drive in a single race, and I think it's sort of fitting that it happens with Venturini Motorsports. The team was based in Chicago since its inception back in the 50s. They were groundbreaking innovators in terms of females in the sport. Kathy Venturini, one of the team's principals, was a crew chief, and Venturini Motorsports had an all-female pit crew back in the 80s when they won the ARCA Championship.
At first, everybody laughed, and that's one thing that me and my wife discussed about before we put the girls together was, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. They're not going to be a joke. They're going to actually do pit stops.
Up until then, the industry was very shut off for women to do anything. So we were bringing something new to the industry, and it was a tough road to get accepted, but we knew if we could do the same pit stops the boys did and do it just as well or better, we'd get their respect, and that was our goal, and that's what we did.
You look at their history and what they've done with females in the past, from having all-female pit crew back when Big Bill raced, and Kathy Venturini, as much as she does with help running the team. It's kind of empowering. It's empowering to see that, and really happy that we are the team that the females come and choose to run with, and that I'm just a small part of that, whether I can help out as a teammate, being kind of a team leader, having experience on the racing side of things, or just someone that's kind of off to the side saying, hey, we do need more of that in racing. We need some diversity in racing.
I always knew, obviously, there was more guys racing, but I never really thought of it as a big deal. I didn't think much of it. To me, I was just another driver like everyone else.
To go from having no female teammates for 17 years to having Natalie as my teammate at Daytona, and now of course with Toni joining in, there being 3 of us, it does feel like there's a shift in the tide happening right now.
I just always knew I wanted to race NASCAR. I never knew oh wow, not a lot of girls did this, but now that I'm here and I have 2 other girl teammates and this has never happened before, it's amazing.
We saw that with Danica and the star power she had and how she brought young women into the sport to follow it. And I think these 3 women now are going to continue that trend and maybe take it to another level.
I think every time a little girl sees a girl out there trading paint with the boys, it plants a little seed that she could do that too. And all you can do is plant as many seeds as you can and hope that some of them stick and some of them grow.